We're days away, once again, from a government shutdown, all at the hands of this endless MAGA madness. The only way to avoid a shutdown is very simple: bipartisanship. We need a bipartisan bill in the House, we need a bipartisan bill in the Senate, and then we will be able to avoid a shutdown and keep the government funding. Yet, this week, House Republicans are trying everything but bipartisanship, even though everyone knows their proposed CR is a total non-starter in the Senate, and it has no Democratic input. Extreme Republicans are dead set against raising costs and lowering safety for American families. The American people need to know just how bad the House Republican extreme CR truly is. It is slapdash, it is reckless, it is cruel. Look, right now, House Democrats and Senate Democrats are the same. We are urging our Republican colleagues to pursue the only path out of avoiding a shutdown, which is a bipartisan bill. Now, this week, the Senate will also be welcoming President Zelensky as he makes his case for standing against Putin when the House Republicans say you're on your own and don't want to give him any help at all. Nothing would make Putin happier than to see us waver in our support for Ukraine. Providing aid is not just a matter of Ukrainian security, it's a matter of American security, because a victorious Putin is an emboldened Putin, making the world less safe for democracy. Ukrainian aid could have been a great opportunity for bipartisanship in the House as it is in the Senate, but the hard right prevented that from happening too.
Hello, everyone. Excuse me. Well, we're waiting to see what the House is going to do on a continuing resolution. I think all of you know I'm not a fan of government shutdowns. I've seen a few of them over the years. They never have produced a policy change, and they've always been a loser for Republicans politically. I can't predict in advance how this is going to unfold. What I do think is critically important to the American people is for the government not to shut down. Not to shut down. That's job one. With regard to the appropriations process, it had been my hope that we'd be able to pass a series of minibuses, and I think the Speaker's hope that he'd be able to pass all 12. That still might happen, but it's...
Not in the next week, though. I mean, that's why I'm asking about the timing of the Senate.
It still might happen, but I can't predict exactly how this ends. We'll see what the House does and act accordingly. Looking forward to seeing President Zelensky on Thursday. I think it's always good to remind everyone that a good portion of the money allocated to Ukraine is being spent in this country to rebuild our industrial base. It's also important to remember we've not lost a single American. And so these people in Ukraine who are fighting for their independence are taking on one of the two big adversaries we have, Russia and China. It seems to me we ought to be helping.